Yo, what is up YouTube, and welcome back to another video. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be reviewing the Siege War for Cybertron Voyager Megatron. Now, this is a very nice figure. It's Voyager glass, obviously, so it is fairly big. I very much like it. Accessories it comes with is this weird sword thing, because obviously all Siege figures have to come with some kind of weird weapon. You can angle these out, and you can hold it via either the handle to hold it like a sword, or this peg here to hold it like a gun. You can get his hand around. You can hold it like that. You can plug it into the other side of his arm, like another weird fusion cannon thing, if you want to. You can plug it into all of the many ports he has, so you can have kind of that going on, if that's what you want to do. Obviously it is your toy, you can do whatever you want with it. You can unpeg the fusion cannon. This is in the instructions. You can, I think you peg that together like that. You can have this angled forward. I think one of the things that you're supposed to do is clip this all together like that, and then plug it into his arm like some kind of weird massive sword thing. You can unpeg it like that, fold these back, and you can have it like a massive shoulder cannon thing if you plug it up there. It's really up to you what you do with it, but for me, I just like to either have him hold it as a sword or as a gun. Yeah, that's pretty much what I like to do with it. And then I just have the fusion cannon obviously plugged into his arm as a very kind of traditional Megatron kind of thing. And this accessory, it's very nicely painted, lots of silver, red paint. It's very nice. I am a big fan of the Siege kind of line. I'm not going to lie, I do very much like them. If it focuses, there we go. It's very nicely painted, except for the actual blades, ironically. But yeah, I do kind of wish that you could. Actually, you might be able to. Actually, yeah, it looks like the blades are just on mushroom pegs, so you might be able to detach them. I'm not going to try and do it now, but if you just want to, you can see there. Can you see? Hello, focus. Okay, it's not going to focus, but it looks like some mushroom pegs are just in there. So you might be able to detach it, but I'm not going to do it on camera. As for the ports, there's two on our shoulders, there's two on the back, so you can actually plug this onto the back if you want. There's one on the arm there, one on the shoulder again, and then there's one on the leg, some on the feet, and obviously his hands. As for articulation, the head is on a ball joint. One downside to this figure is the panel his head is located on doesn't plug in, so that can happen and that can happen. But it does kind of lock into place through friction, so it's not that bad as some people say it is. The arm can move out that far, can swivel all the way around. There is a swivel there at the arm, about 90 degrees of bend at the arm. The hands can obviously move in and out because transformation, so that's all hollow. There is a rotation at the hips. Legs move forward that far, back that far, out that far, swivel there, about 90 degrees of bend at the leg. And the pivot's really weird because you have to unlock it by pushing in this panel, and you get a very nice pivot. So yeah, it's very nice figure, very detailed. As you can see, it's got all the Siege battle damage kind of stuff on it, which I'm not gonna lie, I am a big fan of. If it's focused, not really focusing today, but yeah, he's got all the Siege battle damage. Focus. The fusion cannon is actually very nicely detailed. However, for some reason all the details on the back, but I think that's mainly for tank mode. There's this little weird square thing there, hole that we don't know. I don't know what that's for. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the figure. So I'll quickly do some size comparisons. So here he is with Studio Series Voyager Prime, and this is closest to a G1 Prime that I have, and they do scale very nicely together. I think from memory, Prime is a little bit taller than him, but it's not really that bad. Here he is with Robots in Disguise Deluxe Cliff Jumper, and you could make that work if you're going with the Cliff Jumpers small, so yeah. Here he is with Deluxe Full Cybertron Jazz, which is my other review on the channel. Here he is with Classics Cliff Jumper, not Cliff Jumper, I always say that, Sideswipe. And here he is with his Wavemate, not Wavemate, well, Soundwave, if you want to say Wavemate, haha, joke. Siege, Voyager, Soundwave, and yes, Laserbeak can plug into the port on Megatron's arm, but I will showcase that in Soundwave's own review. So yeah, there you go. Now, one thing that does kind of disappoint me with this Megatron figure is his face is painted along with the eyes, so there's no like piping, but this is a very Megatron-y face in my opinion, and I think it looks very nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it for robot mode, so let's get down to transformation. So the vehicle mode on this guy is actually pretty good, and the transformation is quite enjoyable. Yeah, I do like this. Overall, it is very well detailed and does look Cybertronian, as it should. The integration of the weapon into the vehicle mode is actually pretty good. How the sword becomes the main turret instead of the fusion cannon is quite nice. Obviously, they went for the tank mode instead of the traditional gun mode, which I think is quite a good idea, because the gun mode doesn't really work that well for Cybertron, and considering Shockwave already kind of does that, but you know, I still really like this. One thing in mind that this is a bit loose, so when that pushes down, the barrel is kind of aimed at the ground, but the solution to that is just fold that up and it looks fine. He does have little wheels on the bottom of there, so he can roll pretty well. This is a bit loose in mine, so it does kind of drop down, and then this one's a bit too tight, but overall, I really like this. This obviously still got all the battle damage. On the bottom, unfortunately, you can't kind of tell that it's Megatron, considering the fact that his head is just kind of sitting there, but what you can do, it's there. There's not really much you can do, and that's kind of why it folds down, but, you know. The turret can actually rotate. It can make it all the way around. It can't really go up and down though, which is a bit unfortunate, but again, the way the weapon integrates into the actual tank is to be expected. However, if you remove it and you just use this, it can do that. So if you just want to have the fusion cannon as the barrel, you can do that. But yeah, I really like this, and I would highly recommend it to someone who likes Megatron and just wants a fun Megatron to play around with, because I really like this. Now, for size comparison, here he is with the Studio Series Voyager Prime. As you can see, that he loses height, but he's still pretty much the same height if you stand him up like that. So that's Studio Series Prime. Here he is with Robots in Disguise Deluxe Cliff Jumper. I think that looks pretty good. Here he is with Deluxe Full Cybertron Jazz. Here he is with Classics side swipe. Got it right this time. And here he is with Wolf Cybertron, Siege, Soundwave. So yeah, overall I do really like this. He does still have a few of the ports. He's got a port there. He's got the leg ports again. And oh, that's nothing. The feet aren't really well disguised, and the back is a little bit, yeah, so and so. But overall, in terms of kibble, other than the bottom, this is pretty decent on top. I mean, these are his arms, but they are disguised very well, unless you flip out his hands, in which case. Yeah. But then if you wanted to get, say, extra weapons, you could fold out hands, plug them on there, have a kind of turret thing going on. It's up to you, whatever you want to do with it. Yeah, I do really like this, and there is a hole here for the stand again, but this isn't the movie Revenge of the Fallen one, so you're not really going to want to do that. So, but again, if you want to do it, you can. So yeah, this was Siege, Voyager, Megatron. If you enjoyed, please smash that like video, and if you enjoyed, please smash that like button. If you didn't, please still, or don't, whatever you want. And if you're new, subscribe, please. Yeah, anyway, that's it for this video. Like I said, if you enjoyed, smash the like video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.